It was just after midnight when Liam first heard it. A soft, wet sound, like something dragging itself across damp stone, coming from inside the walls of his apartment. He lived in an old building in Rasht, one of those grand, damp places where the silence was often heavier than the noise. He tried to ignore it. It's just the pipes, he told himself, but the sound was too rhythmic, too deliberate for water. It started small, a mere scratch, scratch, scratch behind the bedroom wall. Over the next few nights, it grew bolder. It turned into a faint, insistent whisper. Not a language, just a low, sibilant sound, like someone breathing too close to your ear. One Tuesday, the whispering stopped. Liam felt a chill, an absolute, paralyzing silence that was worse than the noise. Then, he heard a new sound, closer this time, right behind the plaster in the living room. Hello. It was a single, dry word, not shouted, but spoken in a voice so devoid of warmth, so utterly wrong, that Liam's blood turned to ice. It sounded like an imitation of a human voice, high-pitched and airy, like air escaping from a broken vessel. He grabbed his phone, ready to call the police, but just as his thumb hovered over the screen, he heard a small, desperate thud from the hallway wall. Then another, and another, a series of tiny, gentle impacts, like something tapping its forehead lightly against the plaster. And with each tap, the whispering returned, no longer behind the wall, but seemingly through it, right into the room. We see you, Liam. We know you live here now. Liam didn't wait. He didn't look. He ran. He never went back for his things. He just fled that dark, damp apartment in the early morning light. But sometimes, when he's alone in his new place, late at night, and everything is quiet, he presses his ear close to a wall, just to be sure. Because sometimes, very faintly, he thinks he can still hear it. The soft, wet scratch, and the sound of someone gently, but persistently, tapping their head, waiting to say hello again.